Hey Chris, all right, second part. Let's talk about your front yard. Let me share with you my ideas on this. So, we're going to look at this from an overhead view. Darn, this has got to be old, really old. And here we go. Let me take you on a tour of what we are looking at here. So, I've removed a good bit of your grass. This is the tree that's in place with the bed around it. Let me work from right to left. So right now you have the arborvitae. Sort of boring, it's a screen. Yay! All right. I recommend removing the arborvitae and changing those out with pear trees. Pear trees will give you blooms. It will give you fruit. As we go up in here, I have blueberries. Now, this is more family blueberries, and there's some other places that we can put blueberries. But for right now, family blueberries. And then through here, you can see a bit of a path. Now, don't forget, there may be some sort of liability and risk in inviting people to go on this path. But this is your public blueberries right here. Got boulders throughout. I have boulders in here just to sort of visually anchor different sections of your yard. Next thing, these are blackberries. Now, I would recommend doing some sort of a short trellising fence, and that serves as two purposes. One, it helps up the thornless blackberries. These are blackberries that are, oh golly, as big as a silver dollar. They're pretty sizable, what these produce. Navajo, Arapaho, and a couple other varieties. But also, as a little bit of a break, if you're going to have people interacting in your yard, you want to have some sort of a barrier that says don't come through here. But I pictured this as maybe just 2 feet tall. Very, very inconsequential. This is the gravel pathway that goes through here. On this side, as close to the road as possible, I have various cut flowers put in here. I can give you recommendations of companies, bulb companies that will give you amazing cut flowers. It would just be fun for you to work with that. I would recommend that I give you resources on this, then let you have fun with it. On this particular boulder, I would have this cut and put a plaque here representing your organization and saying, hey, compliments of this organization, feel free to grab a flower and go be happy. Over here by your mailbox, I recommend doing different herbs. I can be more specific on that as we have an experimental herb garden. So I could give you a lot more information. And then throughout here, different vegetables. I would till this and get it prepped and then let you plant it according to what you felt is good. By the house, it looks to me like you get a lot of sun impacting the front of your house. That's why I thought it would be good just to keep it simple and do apple trees up here. Perhaps a couple of different varieties. It'll help in cross-pollination, and it will also help just in terms of interest in knowing what different types of apples will produce. So, moving on. You have a tree. Don't blow leaves. Keep your leaves down here, and then the other leaves that will not fit in here, use them to build soil in your garden through here. Same thing in your backyard. You have this amazing tree. Use the leaves from this tree in your garden over here. Use the leaves from this tree and the other trees to put in your rain garden area. And why is that? Because bugs will grow in those. Not the kind of bugs that are going to come into your house and make your life miserable, but the kind of bugs that chickens will scratch around for and eat. And it'll turn, this chicken will turn the bugs that grow in the leaves that this tree drops into eggs that you can eat. Isn't that crazy thought? So these are a resource. I highly recommend keeping them. You just have to learn how to use them as the resource that they are. So these are my ideas for your front yard. How to make it into vegetable production, how to give back to your community with cut flowers. Thank you so much, Corey Creative Habitats.